Hello, everybody. This is the Let's Get To It channel where we're going to talk about the Witcher series. Let's get on to it. All right. So we got Prankish24. We got It's Little Nova, and then we got
What's up?
Tech Support, also known as
Tech
Becca.
Support does not talk.
We're running a special on this channel. Every subscriber gets her thigh pics.
No.
Yes.
Also,
No.
you forgot a very important person.
Who? Oh, I forgot Jonathan.
How can you forget me?
Oh, damn.
I'm literally right next to you.
But I would never forget you again.
Again.
Cut to next week.
But today here we're talking about the Witcher series. We're going to be specifically talking about episode 1 and 2. We're going to talk about our opinions, our overall feel, and we're just going to bullshit today. We have a special guest. I already introduced him, but it's Little Nova. If we ever hear us say Sam, his real name is Sam. So I know there's some fucking...
That's me.
Yeah, there's some...
His fake real name is Sam.
His fake real name is Sam.
That's his slave name.
Yeah. His stripper name is Samantha.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so let's get to it, guys. So how did you guys feel about the first two
The end's beginning.
episodes?
I liked it.
Thank you for the long, elaborate talk there.
It's first thoughts. I can go into more detail, but I feel like we're gonna do that later.
Yeah, I liked it too. Overall, it's a filler for, like, I would say, Game of Thrones fans.
Don't get me started.
Yeah, it's good. I like the action in it. I like how gory it can be. I like the beheading. I like how the fight scenes are feel really good scripted.
Really good.
It was really scripted. The fight between Geralt.
Really good choreography.
Yes, between Geralt and what's her name? The girl. Renfrey. Yeah, Renfrey. Yeah, that was a really, really good choreographed fight scene right there.
Choreographed.
Choreograph. I don't pornograph. I don't
Alright,
care. It's all
Nova?
type of graph.
I like the intro fight with the Kikimora.
The whole time I was watching episode 2, I was over here at Jonathan's house, and the whole time we were watching, he's like, "Dude, she gets so hot." I'm like, "Who? Yennefer?" And I'm like, "You."
But we don't have to talk about that because that doesn't happen until episode 3, and I've already watched the entire fucking series, so we're stuck on the first 2 episodes. So don't get me fucking started on Yennefer, goddammit, Darren.
I think Geralt's the hotter one right now.
Geralt the Revere.
I'm not gonna argue that.
I don't
He's
know.
the hottest one right now.
But overall, the story, it's well put. Like, I didn't like how in the first episode where, like, all of a sudden it cut to, like, this princess, or, like, she was like a peasant playing this bone game. What was it? Knuckle Bones or something? Knuckle Bones. And all of a sudden, there's this war that broke out. And you don't explain who it is or why there's this war. War just breaks out and takes over the castle.
If you've played the games, you know, like, the basic backstory of what's going on in that world.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta say,
Or if you read the books.
I've never.
Yeah,
Oh, my
I
bad.
will say that the biggest issue I've heard from friends of mine is that they don't know what's going on, and the problem is it doesn't really well set up anything. It just kind of throws you into it. But, like, if you've never played the Witcher games or read the books, you're kind of boned.
Yeah.
Well, I never played it. I never read the books, but I mean, I was still very interested in it. I thought it was a good story overall. I mean, yeah, it kind of thrust you in there, but I mean, it kind of lays it out to where you get a general idea of what's going on, like how he's not a human.
But I like the magic in it, or like the illusion that wizard had. I was like, that, yeah, that would be my illusion. That would definitely
You
be
mean the
my
orgy?
illusion. The orgy? Fuck yeah! It was just nothing but women there, of course.
But they're not real.
Do you not know how many times I can disappoint a woman in a day if I could just make fake women? It would be awesome.
It'd be one because you're gonna get back up after that one.
Don't tell everybody that I'm dick shy, okay? I didn't like him at all. Strikerborn, like I thought
He's a dick.
I thought he was gonna be the guy that Gerald was gonna kill. All honesty, because he had sex with her, right? Was that Here's a question for you, Anova. Was
How-
that the first
that
girl
was
he's
confusing.
ever had relationships with, or was it? Because I know Witchers, they can't like have a love life, pretty much.
It's the first one they like talk about, but it's implied that he's had others before, and it's not that they can't have relationships. Like if they want to have a fucking relationship, well, go for it. But they're sterile, so they can't have kids. The mutations they go through makes them sterile.
So does this have any references to Witcher 3? Because that's where I came into the video game series.
I mean, it has the characters from it.
Well,
Wow,
so do you
good
guys-
good observation there, Swan.
Do you guys remember at the end of the first episode when they were calling him a butcher?
Yeah.
In the games, I don't know how much you've played.
I got
They
pretty much the
they
beat of it.
reference, especially later on, calling him the Butcher of Blaviken. That's where it came from, and what it was, especially in the book, is Stregobor wanted Geralt to hunt Renfrey, and she didn't want to be hunted. Geralt refused because he didn't find any reason to hunt her. He left. He was out in the woods, and Renfrey found him and was talking about how she had been, raped and abused and all this stuff by Stregobor, and how she wanted to put out a contract on Stregobor. Well, he refused, and long story short, they had sex and ended up teleporting him back to Blaviken, even though he was in the middle of nowhere. He was attacked by thugs and killed a lot of them, including Renfrey. And Stregobor turned his back on him and got the townspeople on his bad side, and they started calling him a butcher. You butchered these people. Long story short, they spread his name and trash it as the Butcher of Blaviken.
All right.
And it doesn't help that everybody in the world hates.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's like
that's
it's
really
like
cool.
a
Oh, speaking
a
of that,
fear
me and Jonathan really did like the song, the was it Barn?
bard.
Bard, yeah, the Bard, yeah, Bard. But so overall, how did you all like the acting in the first episode?
Siri was kind of but I think the rest of the
I didn't like Strikerborn.
which is Siri is fair.
Yeah, I mean, I know the act.
Like his acting or like the
Yeah,
person.
the
that character?
acting. I didn't like the acting on that one.
Ah.
It just came off to meh, to just meh.
Well, Siri is like, she was born in 2001. She's like 19, 18 years old.
So she's illegal, is what you're telling
Yeah,
me.
she's a young princess. I don't
No,
remember.
I meant the actress.
The actress. Oh,
I was talking
yeah.
about her. I was talking about her acting skills. They're not that good.
How would you rate the overall acting, though?
Like everybody.
Yeah, the whole cast, the overall acting in the show.
I put it at an 8.
You put
It
it
was
at an
good.
8. I give it a 7.
Give it a. I'm gonna go with the 8 too.
Nova.
I'd go with an 8.
So
Out of 20.
average of an 8 out of 100. Got it. What do you guys feel about the overall story? Like, is it captivating? Would you watch it if we weren't doing this podcast? Like, what?
Yeah, I feel like it's something that you could binge watch. It's only 8 episodes too.
I will give it this.
So
It's one of the better Netflix series.
Yes.
Originals.
Yes.
Yeah.
I give it.
That's-
So far of the Netflix specials we've done, the last one we did, the one we did, the 6 Underground. I would say that the 2 episodes alone was more fulfilling than that movie.
I mean, you could tell they put effort into it.
Yes, there's good acting in it. The animation's great
Yep.
in it. We got finished talking about episode 1. Did you guys like the ending of it?
Yeah, with the big fight scene at the castle.
That fight scene was fucking great.
That fight scene
That
was
was
great.
really good. I really
Yeah,
liked it.
I enjoyed that.
That was the better part of the the
And,
The
like-
episode.
moment he puts the sword through the guy's head, it's like you already automatically know this is going to be a great scene.
Well, the dude where
Oh.
he had the altercation in the bar where he stabbed him in the chest and then he stood him up with the sword in the door and chopped his head off. That was really cool.
Or whenever like they were giving the poison out to the family members, and like the dude, instead of just poisoning himself, he like stabbed himself in the neck.
What, dude, that was intense. The mother was like came up to her son and pretty much like roofied, raped him. It was really
Poison.
crazy. And then she drank it, and then the father stabbed himself
I don't understand why he didn't just take the poison.
because there was 2 vials. I guess.
it to them
Yep,
too.
there was 3
Well,
of
that-
them though. The
Yeah.
guy that opened
Yeah.
the door had 3 vials, and he took 2 of them.
Yeah, and gave it to them.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know why he wouldn't do that. Cause fuck stabbing yourself in the neck. That sounds painful.
Maybe he felt like it was more manly.
I
guess?
do not know, but that was an
know.
intense scene to watch. How the mom just draped over
Yeah, but
the
like
son.
if you look back in our history, like in the Middle and Dark Ages, that's how it was. Like when you sacked a city, that's what would happen.
Yeah, like I like the scenes in it. Like the scenes are all they don't feel mediocre. Every scene you go into is well done. The background, the dress up, it just feels like a complete done series.
Right.
I think it was a really good opening episode.
Yes, it was a really good opening episode. It didn't answer a lot. It kept more questions than anything.
But maybe they did that on purpose to
Yes,
have you come back.
I
and
like
keep
that a
watching
lot
it.
because that's what you want to do with your first episode in the series. Is you want it to open up a lot of questions so it captivates your audience, and I think that's what they did with me because like it's such an interesting world to be in. For one, I mean the Witcher world is just fascinating with all the mythological creatures and all that, and how like silver can only kill certain monsters, and like the lore of the Witchers and all that. It's just a fascinating
I
universe.
will say, I don't like that he only carries one sword.
He carries 2, just not on his back. For in the first episode, when he's sitting at,
So he has it on his.
he has 2 swords. Yeah, I
Okay.
think when we see him fight, he pulls out the sword what he needs to pull out before.
Okay, then
Yeah,
I didn't notice. that.
Yeah, I've seen like 2 swords
I've
on
seen
Roach.
2 swords. I actually liked episode 2 more than episode 1.
Yeah,
I liked it a lot. This one had more of the Witcher universe. What would we call it besides Witcher universe? Just the revered
the Witcherverse.
Witcherverse. Let's call it the Witcherverse. Let's go.
Trademark.
But it shows more of the sorcery that is capable in the Witcherverse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it introduced a lot. It felt kind of when she teleported into that little temple with the elvish bones there. I got like a kind of a Doctor Strange vibe when I first saw him when he came in. He reminded me of the guy in Doctor Strange. You know, the black guy that was.
Benjamin. No, fucking Benjamin. Benedict Cumberbatch.
No. He was Doctor Strange, but there was a black guy in there. I think he played Mordor or something. He was the other sorcerer in
Or
there.
Damu.
Mordamu or some shit. I don't.
No.
I don't
That's
speak.
the giant head.
I don't speak Marvel. And I just got a Doctor Strange vibe, but after a while, you see the difference in it. There is this. You have to you can't make anything out of nothing. You have to take something from something. And I really like that concept a lot. There's a lot of cause and effect with that kind of complementary effects.
You really only saw some magic in the first episode when he was.
It was
fighting
like
him.
the push. It was only like a push in that
that's it.
fight scene. The second one, you saw so much more of the magic because it was training her how to use the magic and how dangerous it is. Like the girl's hand that kind of like decayed in front of her because she didn't hold the plant. I like that. That is such a good.
It's a realistic.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
With Garrett, with his magic, I don't think they had a good enough budget, and they wanted to use it more towards Yennefer's story. To use that much magic
Well,
in their
Yennefer
special
is
effects.
more powerful in sorcery, if I'm correct, Nova, than Geralt, right?
Well,
he
yeah,
has a couple.
because the Geralt's magic comes from signs from his mutations,
Yeah.
whereas Yennefer and well, you
She's
don't
an
get I don't
anomaly,
yet, but
right?
Triss. Well, they're sorcerers, so actually they're born with it, and then they study how to use it.
Can she make things appear from nothing? Because she did do that with the portal that brought her to that guy. We'll call it her lover, since in episode 2 it was her lover. Getting weird watching her just ram her big forehead into his head. It was weird after a while. And she had like that boil lip thing going on. Always tuck her tongue out. And
She's gonna be so hot though. It's gonna be so worth it.
I mean, the actress is hot. Period.
Very hot.
is this her major first role, or has she been in other things?
This is her,
Give me a second. I can look at her page.
I think this is her first major role because that's the only thing I found on her. She's about our age, but she hasn't really been in a lot of other stuff.
Yeah. Wanderlust, ABC Murders, and Sherwood from YouTube is her only other thing. She's only got 4 things on her IMDb.
What do you guys think of the overall acting in episode 2? There was a lot more characters introduced in that one. I feel like there was more characters that were actually probably going to be in effect in the series a lot longer than it was in the first one.
Her dad was a pretty good dick.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't her dad. We found out her dad was half elf.
Right.
That was just somebody.
Who was that?
So, overall, episode 2, Swan.
Because of the song, which I really like the song, I'm gonna give it a 9.
I'm 100% with Swan here. I'm going with the 9 just because of the song alone.
All right, Sam.
10 out of 10.
All
Just
right.
beautiful.
Just the perfect.
It was his
episode.
favorite episode ever.
Best episode ever.
I would give it an 8. I would give it an 8.
I'll watch it. If I finish what I was watching on YouTube, I'll watch it tonight. I don't know if I will, though.
What? That doesn't fucking help us right now. We're recording right now.
Yeah. We're doing 3 and 4 in 2 weeks.
Yep. Becca is on my list to binge.
You would.
Becca, I will give
Tell them,
you 100
Jonathan.
Trident layer pieces of gum if you just send me a foot pic.
Darren, tell him to tell Jonathan to tell him.
Tell him, Jonathan.
Tell him.
Tell him.
Tell him.
Tell him.
I'll tell him.
You better.
I will.
Tell him.
I will.
Do it right now.
Right now, tell him.
I'm telling him right now.
You're telling him?
I'm telling him.
You're
right
telling
now.
the
All right.
tale.
Right
All right.
now.
Right
All right, Darren, tell Jonathan.
You only get one.
I want to get one.
You only get one.
Okay.
All right. How do you guys feel about Yennefer?
She's hot. I just want to like put that hump on my back.
Do not.
A humpback back?
Do not.
Like I'm looking at the actress and she's really hot.
Do you think we can make like a cosplay of her and Quasimodo getting it on?
Probably,
That is disgusting.
but it'll be like a camel. It'll be 2 humps.
It'll
humps
be, it'll be the superior humpback species.
It'll be 2 humps humping.
It would be 2 humps humping. It would be like a mountain range. That's how we describe Becca's boobies. I'm so glad this is over internet so she can't whoop me.
I will find you.
Hey, I know where he lives.
I do too.
I was gonna say
Send
Frank.
it my-
Frank has his address.
Well, I don't
Wait,
have his address. I just know how to
where
get to the
has the
city, and then I
address?
know where to go from there.
I'm covered. I'm still protected.
Jonathan, I'll pay you $20 to beat him up.
Done.
I have Hank's address, but not his.
Ow!
Beat the
Ow!
shit out of him.
Ow! Ow! Stop hitting me.
Take that ass whooping.
All
All
right.
right, let's
Jonathan,
give
30
our
bucks for
opinion
you to
on the
give me his
music.
address.
Music is always.
Shut up. This is after talk, you guys.
Meet me on PayPal in 30 minutes. I'm a whore. I'll do anything for money.
I'll get $1, make you holla.
I got some spare change to do something strange.
What else do we need to talk about?
Just episode 2. I mean, episode 2. Did you like the love relationship in that one?
I literally. You know what? We didn't talk about.
Well, it wasn't really a love
I
relationship.
really
it
like
was a
the-
love. He did
No,
kiss her. He
was
kissed
u-
her.
He was using her.
Did she?
Remember,
Yeah,
Kissing
made
doesn't
it-
mean
made it
love.
lose her to find out she was a quarter elf.
They did the
Ah.
same. She also used him. We found out what the hell he's doing.
Exactly.
Mhm.
But in the process, I think they fell for each other. But it's about to go down.
I think
Yep.
it was one of those like fuckboy moments. Some girl who never gets love,
But like
and he's just
he's
trying to
like
get
the
his dick
luckiest person though. Like he's getting with her now, but whenever she like goes to what she's gonna look like, oh my
wet.
god.
Dude, I have yet to see it.
Do you
Good.
want me to pull it up?
No, I don't want to pull it up. I want to talk. I want to give my natural reaction over recording.
Bet.
I'm gonna skip over it, and then
Oh.
when we record, I'm gonna watch it on recording so you can get my natural reaction.
Okay.
In the second episode, like the big
You can get it out.
with what's his name? What's the bard's name?
I
I know it's
Dandelion.
Dandelion, but
thought it was just
I was-
Barn.
Jaskier.
Yeah, Duskier.
yeah. But it's some flower in whatever language that it's written for.
Dandelion.
But it's Dandelion basically.
Damn it,
I'm just gonna refer to him
Jonathan,
as
you're
Dandelion.
smart.
But do you know like the big mountain range in the valley?
Yeah.
That looks so nice. That looks beautiful.
Oh man, the fucking scenes are awesome in it.
How did you guys like your first like non-human creature, that goat thing?
Did your mother fuck a snowman?
Did your mother fuck a goat?
It was hilarious how he was just taunting him the whole time.
Taunting who?
They were taunting each
That was
other.
a good dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Even when he was tied up, he was taunting him.
dude. The bar. He talks a lot of shit.
He's a bard.
He talks a lot of shit. He doesn't shut up.
He's supposed to.
Yeah,
That's what bards do.
I would have been one in the medieval ages then.
Yeah, you
I
would've.
would. I never shut the fuck up.
You would have had so many drinks thrown at you.
Probably so. I would have been booed and my head cut off in the guillotine.
Like, fuck you, Darren. Get
Yeah.
the fuck out of here with your bardness.
So, what would you give the overall series? Would you recommend it?
9 out of
Yeah.
10.
I would.
I recommend it. Hey, Nova, go watch it.
Hey, Spawn. I
Recommend
think
it.
you would like the
finish.
Witcher series.
Binge watching it.
Yeah. I got my dad to watch it with me, and like we only watched the first two together, and then he binge watched the rest of it while I was at work the next way.
I have.
He's like, "I'm sorry, I
have
just
yet
watched
to. I have
everything."
yet to watch past episode 2. I've been waiting to see.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
I'm waiting to see it so I can stay fresh in my brain. But it's a good series overall. Acting's really good.
Dude, I've been watching.
Story's great.
I've been binge watched it, and I'm ready to watch it again. That's how much I like it.
I can't wait to watch episode 3 and 4. It was really captivating. It's really good.
I'm gonna give Yennefer 2 dicks up.
2 dicks up.
I'm
Yep.
gonna give it a 3 because I grew another one.
I forgot that this was a fucking rating system. God damn it.
Well, y'all, this has been Let's Get To It on The Witchers, episode 1 and 2. Hope y'all come back for
Help
3 and
me.
4. Next Sunday, we're going to try to record for the new Bad Boys that comes out, Monday? Tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow.
Friday.
Friday? It comes out Friday? Whatever it comes
Friday.
out. So, subscribe, Becca Thigh Pics. Thank you all for coming tonight.
Help
Bye.
me. Help
Bye.
me, please.